themselves don't understand. We live even in a society today where people have very much minimal understanding of mental health and trauma.
True.
Things happen and we take it as is life. It's happened. And we do not know the effect it has on our brain, the effects it has on our bodies. Now, for a father treating a child, in that manner, you'd have to go back to who was he before this child came. Who was he? Did he even want to be in that relationship?
Did he want to have that child?
Forget the child. Does he even want to be in that marriage? Was that pregnancy forced on him?
Did he intend to be a father?
Did he even want to be a father? Or did he tell the woman,
But
abort
he's not the
it?
only child.
Did he, wait, listen, there are situations where when you're dating someone and there's an accidental pregnancy and the man is not ready for the pregnancy and he tells you, abort the child. And she goes, no, I'm not. I can't. That is my baby. That's my flesh. I'll do it without you. Nya, 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 nya. Okay, here comes the baby.
But I've heard that there are people who actually don't want to even have, like in the marriage, they look and they say, yeah, we have 2 kids. I don't want the third one.
And then she still goes ahead, coconut head, and has another one.
But it takes two to tango.
Exactly.
No. It doesn't take 2 to tango.
Okay.
The men literally can walk off. You are the one attached to the child.
Okay, so this
Right.
is another.
So
this
if
is
you
another kettle of
choose,
fish.
if you choose to have a baby when your husband, boyfriend, when the man says, I don't want, and you decide to keep the child as a woman, be ready for whatever.
So this is another kettle of fish. And
Be
I'm just
ready
going to,
for
I'm
whatever
just going to say
that
this
comes.
so that we can move on from this particular conversation because it's big.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this, that this is why you should altogether abstain if you're not ready for those responsibilities.
Yeah.
So back to the issue of the relationship with a child, and so you've painted the picture of the father maybe not wanting the child.
There could be a host of issues, but his the treatment he's giving the child is definitely, there's an underlying problem. That is causing that. If he's being nice to the other kids, whoa, there is a problem with that particular pregnancy.
That's true. If he's
That is so
setting
true.
his
Because, I
brother
mean,
up-
he's setting up his older brother
Right.
to beat him up whenever he falters.
So if
Uncle.
he's good to the other kids, it means he has the capacity to love. He has the capacity to show affection.
Because he has a sister
He has
too.
the capacity to be friendly and nice, but not to this particular child. So there's a story, there's a history with this particular
no, we
pregnancy
didn't even
and the
think
child.
about it this way.
Oh well,
That's
that's
why
why I'm
she's
here,
here.
right?
Yes, that's why you're here.
So
And
where do
was
we go
this
from
child
here?
even adopted? Is another possibility. Was there a
Right.
time they couldn't have a child,
Or was
and
the
that
child
child
for someone else?
came in and they took the child away, and they can't tell the child, you're not ours, but we have to conceal it and raise you.
I love that we can smile through this because it's deep. It's so deep.
Yeah.
so
So
that
it's not the
conversation-
child. The child, he should not blame himself. There's an issue that they can't tell him. There's an underlying issue that they can't open up about.
So what?
And he is literally suffering the consequences of that.
Okay, so wait. The child is the one reaching out.
Yeah.
The child wants to be a better person, wants a relationship, but does not want a relationship with his family.
Understood.
Let's talk about the process
Mending
of
this.
healing. Because I feel
No,
like
there's no
healing is-
mending.
There's no mending
The
this?
mending has to come from the father. You
There's
can't
no mending?
force. Okay, you can't force people to change. People must want to change.
So we're talking about healing and not.
And I hate to tell this young man that it might come at a time when he's old and very much ready to exit.
That's
and
the
he will
father.
call him
That's
to
the
order.
father. That is when he wants to mend the things he has done, because it'd be like at that time they get vision, they see the beyond, and they want to fix things. So people closer to the exit gate want to fix things. Normally, it looks like that's the trend. So I believe that he should wait towards the end of that man's life, or when the man decides to mend things, high chance he's about to exit.
But how does he start to heal
Heal.
himself?
Because now he's going into a minute depression.
He's
I wouldn't call it
yeah,
minute
he
depression.
will.
He said he's not
He
trying
doesn't-
to make friends. He doesn't want friends. But he wants
doesn't
to be in
even
a
trust
relationship
anybody.
and have kids somewhere in the future.
How old is he?
He's
23.
Is he good with his siblings?
No, not even
And
his
he's-
older brother.
The
The older brother.
Would you be? No,
So
babe,
it's
would you be?
it's his sister that has a little info, and he says she doesn't even know a lot about
story,
me.
yeah.
She just knows a few things that I let her in on.
What about the mother?
He said he
"I
tried to
don't
tell
want
his
to
mother something personal one time, and that she just said, "I'm taking you to church for prayer."
Yes.
and that was it. He shut him
down.
Can we please? You're a mother. Can we please talk about this thing where we love our mothers and we know they mean well for us? But can you help us explain in smaller substances, in English that is understandable, why this is a problem? When a child comes to you and the first thing you want to do is go spiritual, while I'm not against being spiritual,
Right.
how do we find that fine line?
She is definitely living in ignorance, obviously. I don't know how old she is. If he is 23, she should be in her what?
And he's not the
in
first.
50s, maybe early, late, mid 50s. If she had them at a normal, timing. Ignorance is bliss. It's good. People feel good not to face the ish that hits the fan. I don't want to know. Put your head in the ground. I don't want to know. If she's educated and she's behaving like that, also shows that she's concealing something. Or hints that she's also concealing something. So ignorance would want her to do the church route because that's what people use to cope. Most people that are very much ignorant use church, especially in this community, in this society that we're in. The culture that we're in, church is everything, is the escape for everything and anything.
So I'm all about balance.
People have died of illnesses because they refused to go to the hospital. They went to church. So he shouldn't think her wanting to send him to church is an outlier behavior. It's not. People have died of illnesses, very extreme illnesses, because they went to church for healing.
I always like to find the fine line. Yeah.
She's there like,
So where is that?
Like, which is the
98% of the people in Nigeria and Africa, church is the healing destination. So he's
we had a caller once calling on the show and say this. I think Happiness. She said she has an issue with her mother now because her first pregnancy she lost it. She was breached. So the baby was literally, and they took her to the church to turn the baby. YouTube, we're streaming this so you can actually watch it as
Lovely.
well.
So YouTube is again Super FM Lagos. I see BDV say the child needs a good professional therapy and it will take time and money because such therapists wouldn't come cheap. Oh, therapy.
Okay.
Shade is right at you.
Right at you, ma'am. But I mean, is therapy cheap in Nigeria?
There is, it depends on
Okay.
where you go. It depends. There are very much reasonable therapy, but YouTube University is free.
Right.
All you need is data. Yes, data is a bit more expensive now, but it's way cheaper than hiring someone. YouTube has so many videos educating people about literally all jack of trades. So he can go there for
And get
good
help.
6 months and watch videos.
My fear is that not everyone on YouTube is the right content.
The culturally
So how
also
do you-
understanding.
There's
Yes,
also
there's
culture.
that.
So how do you bridge that gap? So let's go back to the issue, like you
Right.
said. How does he get help? Where
Okay.
does he start?
All right, quickly, let me just give you the numbers to call in
Yes.
case you want to be a part of this conversation
Yes.
because I know a lot of people are itching, say, I want to ask this question quickly. 0705 6900927 is the number to call. I'll take that one more time. 0705 6900927. It's also the WhatsApp line, so you can send us a message there, and we most definitely will convey your message to our amiable guest here. in the
Someone
studio.
chatted us that Monday about the same issue
that Joshua
And
had
so
brought up to
if
us.
you're listening right now, I hope you're listening right now. Please drop us a phone call. Sorry, I have to shut up.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
Call us back. When you
Call
call
us
us,
back.
please turn down the volume of your radio so we can hear you clearly. Again, the number is
0705 6900927.
okay.
So
Back to you.
healing.
Where do we begin?
Healing. How does he heal?
It's you can start by asking friends and people he may know that may know someone that does therapy sessions. I am willing to take him on. I have at least 1 or 2 people I know that would take him on. I have a friend who deals with young boys, especially young boys that have traumatic issues.
I'm glad you said young boys.
Yes.
because we
So
don't have
she's
young boys.
specialized in boys. that have issues, I can help connect him with her.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's. I hope
So-
you're listening to us, Joshua. I hope you're
I hope he
listening
is.
to.
So Joshua can reach out to me personally. I can work with him personally, but I can equally connect him
Take him on.
with
Thank you so much
we'll take
for
him
this.
Up, I'll take
Thank
him
you
up for
so
free
much.
as my baby.
Yep. Okay. Someone's
Oh,
calling.
that is sweet. Thank you.
Hello. Good morning. Hello. I don't know whether I got scared. Don't be scared. This is a safe space, and that's why we're having these conversations. Honestly.
All right, you can call us. The second number you can also try out 0802 502 7711. 0802 502 7711. So aside from therapy,
Yeah.
for anyone who may be out there that may not be able to afford this or even have people around them to encourage them, how
Hold that thought.
best do they do that?
Hello. Good
Hello,
morning.
good morning.
Yes. Good morning. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Mr. Festus, and I'm calling from Ajegle.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead
Go
with
on.
your question.
Good. I'm having this issue, the same issue, but my own is just like this. My father doesn't value me because I'm the fourth son. Yes, and we don't relate. We don't even have relationship. You understand? Because he sees me as somebody that is not productive. You understand? So he values my younger ones that are productive than I. But still, he still has the fact that, yes, he has a fourth son somewhere. But I don't see it like this father love is there. So, I don't know, but we still talk on phone. That we don't see each other, but we talk on phone. So thank you.
So, do you want to bridge the gap? That's my question.
He hung
yes,
up.
left us already.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he's tried. They don't talk. So it's
So
not,
what can he do?
See, when children, I hate to say this sentence because my kids keep saying that to me and other Gen Z kids and say, I didn't ask to be here.
Right.
Children, I didn't ask to be here. Chima, did you ask to be here?
Well, let me answer that thought after this question. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
What is your name and where are you calling us from? Say that again. Okay.
Okay.
Go on. Hello. Go on with your question. Oh.
Gone.
That's what.
So
yes.
we are all products of someone's love or force, whatever. We're here. Nobody asked anybody to be here. We were a product of a pregnancy. We were that you got here.
Right.
So
That is positivity.
That
that
is-
is who we are. I was the fastest swimmer. That's why I'm here. And so were you and everybody else.
Right.
So get that first. And you chose to be here. Spiritually, we choose to be here. I can't even get into that because I'll digress. Your parents can only give you
what they have.
what they know. And if somebody knows a trauma, there's always an experience, there's always an underlying issue that stops them from being able to give what they have. If they can give it to this caller that called, is he okay with the other kids? If he's good with other kids with money and other things,
There's
you can't.
capacity to love.
There's capacity to love,
Yeah.
and he's been selected. His own view of value is tangible. It means he also got that same treatment growing up, that you can only value something when it's productive. So to him, unproductivity equals I can't give you love. And that was what was imposed on him as well. So he's given what he knows.
Now that you say he's giving what he knows, and parents out there who maybe, they've gone through traumatic experiences as children and they're just doing life and pouring it out, how do they heal themselves? And
they can
for
heal
Joshua
for their
now that
children.
we're going to help.
So you can't heal someone that is one, not aware of their issues.
Right.
A lot of our husbands, our daddies feel that's culturally right. You have to be strong.
Africans,
that's
You have to
it.
go through the mud to be strong.
Please hold that thought. I'll come back for these thoughts.
Right.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What's your name? What's
My
your
name
name?
is Lucky. My name is Lucky.
Okay,
Okay,
Lucky,
Lucky. Ask
where are
the
you calling us
question.
from?
I call from Ajegule Papa.
Ajegunle. All right, Lucky, talk to us.
Yeah, I've been on call now before. My cat so I see my call back.
Okay.
Please come back.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have a question for our guest?
I know the question. Me, I want to talk about myself.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, it just be like I've been the smoke weed before. So as I dey smoke weed, my family they tell me say make I stop.
Okay.
They understand.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day now, the weed now can't injure me. Maybe I can't sick. I can't run to them. Say okay, oh, problem don't happen to me. I beg make una help me out too. Rest of us, we the first talk now. Shebi will tell you. Shebi will warn you.
I told you so.
Shebi will tell you. Shebi will warn you. Shebi will tell you to make you stop this, to make you do this thing. But it don't happen. So you not go leave me like this, make I die. I be una no go help me. I be make me I can't see, say I won't die, make I no come run to my people, make I can go die for somewhere else. So I run to my people, I no go lie for you. As I run to my people, father must act like father now. When they tell you, you know, yeah, you make person best, they must para for you. They must let you know, say you don't fuck up. You understand? But inside here, no be say the love of that parent make dey your mind. But they will just let you know, because why you get other ones now, you get maybe you get your younger ones or your senior ones. So if they no let you know, they just take you like that, and themselves no go use their head in anything where they not do. So they just let you know by chasing you away. Say they don't want you. If they chase you away, another person will draw you come closer.
That's true.
Now thing format based on say waiting. If your father just take you like that, you go misbehave again.
Hello, Lucky, are you there?
Ooh,
All right.
yes,
Oh,
okay.
I mean,
but I value that conversation.
True.
Yeah.
Because he's saying, look, I gawked.
Yes.
And I know that
I messed
gawked.
up.
Yes.
It was
I
my
like the
fault.
expression I said,
Yeah.
"Na
He
me
said,
gawked."
Na me messed
Yeah.
up. It was,
Yeah.
it was all on me, and then going back and